So let me guess, you have those days where you're working super hard, you get consistent every day, but after a few days when the motivation runs out, just like that, it stops. And that's where you need discipline. We all had many periods of our lives where we stuck to a certain thing for a few days, and after our motivation is gone, we just stop. If you can relate even a little bit what I just said, this is the right video for you. I'm gonna show you the 4 key things to building discipline. Let's ask the question, why is discipline important? Like I just mentioned, discipline builds you consistency, and with consistency comes results. Alright, let's stop beating around the bush. So the first step is going bit by bit. You don't have to start waking up at 5 a.m. going for 2-hour runs and 3-hour workouts or something crazy. Even a little bit of progress is still way better than no progress. So let's say you wake up in the morning, you just make your bed, you brush your teeth, you take a shower. That's already 10% better if you didn't do anything of them. Just like with everything in life, you are still a beginner. Let's say in a video game, you have your skill points, you have the strength, you have the speed, and so on and so on. You don't start the game with max skills on everything. You have to level up, have to kill the chickens first before you can go and attack the dragon. And the same way in video games, it's in life. Life is like a video game. So start by killing the chickens. What I want to say with that, start with making your bed, start with brushing your teeth. Maybe before you start doing like crazy runs, you just go for a walk. You just leave the house for 2 minutes and come back. That's already +1. Now, if you are struggling to even do that, or you already been kind of consistent with the gym, but you just have those days where you don't want to do them, step number 2 would be remembering your current task. Now, if you're planning to go to the gym, you visualize yourself at the peak of the workout, the hardest part, that last rep of the bench. You need to realize that's not the task at hand at this exact moment. The task right now is to put on your gym clothes, your gym shoes, put your music on and walk to the gym. That's your current task, not the workout. If you're just laying in bed and remembering you have to go to the gym. So next time before you go to the gym and feel like, I don't want to do this, it's gonna be too tiring, blah, blah, blah. You just remember your task is to put on your shoes right now and get ready for the gym. Trust me, try it a couple of times. When you don't feel like going to the gym, it will help you significantly. So step number 3 would be visualizing the future. Again, before you have to do the certain task, have those emotions of like, I'm so tired, I don't want to do that right now. Take like 5 minutes of your time. Just visualize the feeling after you do it. How happy would you be? How content would you be with yourself? How much happier your future self will be? Always try to work towards your future self feeling way better, because that's what's gonna give you happiness. Let's look back at the past. Let's say you've been eating junk food, you haven't been working out. That's all your past self. You are currently the future version of your past self, which kind of makes sense, right? And you hate that guy. How could you be happy if you hate what the previous version of you did? Now let's imagine in 2 months' time, you have been eating right food, maybe working on your business. How much happy would you feel about yourself? Talking about consistency brings me into step number 4, which is holding yourself accountable. A good thing to help with consistency is a habit track. I have mine in my journal. So the way you want to do the habit tracker, you have a line here with all dates. Like, I don't know, if it's November, you have the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and so on. Then you want to have little parts here, which is like, maybe it's workout, meditation, journaling. And every day, when you complete the task on your habit tracker, you just put a little check there. You can't be a bitch. If you didn't do something, don't put a check just to feel good. You need feedback. If you practice something, but you don't get any feedback, all of your practice is for nothing. Feedback is the #1 thing, helps you build discipline, consistency, and makes you improve. Alright, so those were the 4 points of this video. Really take some time and think about them and try to implement them in your life if you really want this to work for you. If you have any similar experiences, leave it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, let me help you build the 2.0 version of you.